leaves, the most recent family, were very exciting and interesting. Just to let everyone know, the old lady is recovering well in the ICU. Anyways, today we'll be talking with the McCurrys. They currently reside in a cabin in Kenogami Lake, and we'll be talking about plants and their different parts and the different processes that occur. Anyways, here I go.
Hello, Lawrence.
Hi, we's named Margaret and Marty.
Howdy.
Welcome to our humble abode. Round side and those bushes over there, them's the chickens. Out front, that's cornbread.
Good eating chicken. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Well, that about sums that up. We'll take you to the vegetable garden.
How exciting!
Just go back right by the piece that I killed. Well, here it is. Well, I'm very proud of my darling Louise for growing these fresh vegetables.
That's nice. Did you know that all the DNA information for a plant to grow is all within a seed? There are two types of seeds. There's a monocot and a dicot. The monocot only has one cotyledon, whereas the dicot only has two.
Excuse me, miss, but what's a cotyledon?
Ah, good question.
I know, right?
The cotyledon, they're the seed leaves in a seed that provide food for it during germination.
Who?
Germination, it's the sprouting of the seed when it gets enough water, when it absorbs enough water and the seed coat splits.
Well, we knew that already, didn't we, children? It's happening in the garden right now. I watched it with my own 2 eyes. Ain't that right, Louise?
Yeah.
I love you, honey.
I love you too.
That's pretty impressive, Daddy. Pretty impressive, right?
Pretty impressive.
You have a booger in your nose and you're on camera.
Well, get it for me, darling. Girls, don't eat those leaves. They're for the plant's fancy photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That is an important process that the plant undergoes with the sun.
The sunlight enters the plant through the thin cuticle layer and the epidermis cells. It is then absorbed by chloroplasts, which have already gathered the necessary carbon dioxide and water molecules to perform photosynthesis. This process produces the plant's food, which is a simple sugar called glucose. This glucose is stored as starch in the plant because it is more compact. The waste product of this process is oxygen. This is why plants are so important for humans, because we require oxygen in order to survive. But reciprocally, humans create carbon dioxide as a waste product.
Both plants and humans need each other to survive.
Well, isn't that lovely? I'm going to go hug a plant right now to give it my thanks.
Now you listen here, Miss Card. You forgot about the thing that most people forget about.
The roots.
These grow underneath the soil and collect nutrients and water from the soil. The water then gets carried throughout the cell through the xylem. The water goes all the way up the stem, which is mainly there for support, until it is evaporated at the leaves. This xylem is usually referenced together with the phloem. The phloem is a network of tubes that carry the food from photosynthesis to all parts of the plant.
The xylem and the phloem together make the vascular bundle.
Woo! That's impressive! Thank you, Miss Curd, for coming to see us and being so kind.
Yes! That's good.
Well, that was Laura Curd Meets the World. Laura met 3 very different but fascinating families and spread her love for science around the world. Tune in next week for our new mini-series, Jessie Framer, the Lion Tamer.
Veggies, no pesticides involved. Somebody else.
Stop.